I asked artificial intelligence how to seduce women fast, and the response was wild. First, stimulate dopamine release through small rewards. Dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical, is central to creating pleasure and motivation. To stimulate its release in your interactions, focus on offering small, well-timed rewards. The key is to subtly convey that your attention is something to be earned, not given away freely. When she shares something intriguing or personal, respond with a thoughtful compliment, but only when it feels genuine and deserved. For example, if she tells a fascinating story, you might say, "That's such a unique perspective. I really admire how you think." This approach creates a sense of achievement on her part, linking you with feelings of satisfaction and happiness. By requiring a slight effort for your affirmation, you encourage her to invest in the interaction, making her more likely to seek out your company. Over time, this dynamic fosters an enjoyable sense of pursuit, where she feels drawn to you for the rewarding and positive emotions your conversations evoke. By leveraging the power of dopamine, you're not just sparking attraction, you're creating a connection that keeps her engaged and craving more of the rewarding interactions you provide. Second, cultivate a shared emotional encounter. Emotions are the cornerstone of human connection, and shared intense feelings can rapidly deepen a bond. To cultivate this, focus on creating moments that evoke strong emotional responses. Take her to an exciting or high-energy location, a live concert, a thrilling amusement park ride, or even a suspenseful mystery dinner. These experiences naturally elevate emotions like exhilaration or intrigue, which the brain then associates with the people present. If a physical adventure isn't an option, create an emotional connection through storytelling. Share a vivid narrative from your life that stirs suspense, joy, or awe. For example, recount a time when you overcame a significant challenge or had an unforgettable adrenaline-filled moment. Her mind will link the intensity of the story to you, fostering a sense of closeness. This psychological principle works because heightened emotions are memorable, and the brain associates those moments with the people who shared them. By guiding her through thrilling, captivating experiences, you not only make the interaction unforgettable but also position yourself as someone who adds excitement and depth to her life. This combination of emotional resonance and shared experiences strengthens the bond quickly and effectively. Third, utilize the psychology of scarcity to enhance your appeal. Scarcity is a powerful psychological principle that amplifies perceived value. To leverage this, approach your time and attention as rare commodities. Instead of being constantly available, selectively offer your focus and presence. For example, if you're texting or chatting, take your time before replying, or occasionally let her initiate the conversation. This subtle restraint communicates that your attention is valuable, something to be earned rather than taken for granted. Scarcity works because humans naturally desire what feels exclusive or difficult to attain. When you project an aura of limited availability, she begins to crave the moments when you're fully engaged with her. By being discerning about when you give your undivided attention, whether it's during a conversation or in planning to meet, you increase her motivation to seek out those connections with you. This dynamic creates a sense of urgency and intrigue. The idea that your time and energy are not freely given, but selectively shared, makes her feel special when she does receive them. Ultimately, this scarcity effect intensifies her attraction to you, positioning you as someone worth pursuing and appreciating. Do you agree with the perspective AI provided? If yes, please like and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring exciting content coming soon. If not, leave a comment below so we can discuss it together. Fourth, employ the Zeigarnik effect. The Zeigarnik effect is a psychological phenomenon where unfinished tasks or unresolved situations linger in memory longer than completed ones. You can use this to your advantage in interactions to keep her thinking about you long after you've parted ways. The key is to leave conversations or moments slightly unresolved, creating a sense of intrigue and anticipation. For example, while sharing a captivating story, pause at a suspenseful point and say, "I'll tell you the rest later. It's worth the wait." Alternatively, during a light-hearted debate or discussion, leave a playful challenge unanswered like, "I have a theory about that, but I'll let you ponder it for now." These unfinished exchanges leave her brain craving closure, keeping you present in her thoughts as she subconsciously seeks resolution. This technique works because the mind naturally fixates on incomplete narratives or interactions, building anticipation for their conclusion. By utilizing the Zeigarnik effect, you create an air of mystery and intrigue, making her eager for the next opportunity to continue the conversation with you. This keeps the connection alive and deepens her interest, fostering both attraction and excitement. Fifth, engage her mirror neurons through subtle mirroring of her body language. Mirror neurons play a vital role in creating feelings of connection and rapport. By subtly mirroring her body language, you tap into this subconscious process, making her feel more comfortable and connected to you. The key is to reflect her movements in a natural, non-obvious way, allowing her brain to interpret the synchronicity as a sign of harmony and mutual understanding. For instance, if she leans slightly forward during your conversation, wait a few moments and then lean in just enough to match her posture. If she crosses her arms, follow suit subtly after a short interval. This unconscious mirroring creates an unspoken bond, signaling that you're on the same wavelength. However, the mirroring should remain subtle. Overly obvious mimicry can come across as insincere or awkward. Pay attention to the smaller details, like the pace of her gestures or the tone of her voice, and adjust your energy to align with hers. By engaging her mirror neurons, you foster a sense of familiarity and trust, even if she's not fully aware of it. This natural synchronization deepens her connection with you, making the interaction feel more effortless and enjoyable while heightening her attraction. Sixth, employ contrast to maintain her interest. Contrast is a powerful tool in building and maintaining attraction. By alternating between warmth and playful challenges, you create a dynamic interaction that keeps her engaged and intrigued. This push-pull dynamic stimulates emotional peaks and valleys, activating her brain's reward centers and making the interaction feel exciting and memorable. Start by showing attentiveness and kindness, such as listening intently and offering thoughtful responses. Once she feels comfortable, introduce light teasing or playful questioning to keep her on her toes. For example, after complimenting her on an interesting viewpoint, you could say with a smirk, "But are you always this stubborn about your opinions?" This keeps the mood light and playful while showing confidence. The key is balance. Too much warmth can feel predictable, while excessive teasing can come across as dismissive. By alternating between the two, you create an element of surprise, making her eager to see what you'll do or say next. This unpredictability becomes psychologically captivating, as her mind continuously seeks to decode your behavior, keeping her engaged and drawn to you. This approach not only sustains her interest but also elevates attraction by showcasing your emotional intelligence and ability to create an exciting, dynamic connection. Seventh, capitalize on her natural curiosity by strategically withholding information. Curiosity is a powerful psychological driver, and you can use it to captivate her interest by leaving parts of your story untold. Humans are naturally drawn to fill in gaps, particularly when confronted with incomplete narratives. By strategically withholding information, you create an air of mystery that makes her eager to learn more about you. For example, during a conversation, casually mention, "I've had some wild adventures traveling solo, but I'll save the best stories for later." This kind of statement hints at intrigue without providing full disclosure, prompting her curiosity. Alternatively, if she asks about your hobbies or passions, offer a teaser like, "I've got a few interesting ones, but you'd never guess them all." The beauty of this technique is that it encourages her to invest more energy in uncovering your story. Her mind will naturally seek to fill in the blanks, keeping you at the forefront of her thoughts, even when you're not around. This builds anticipation for future interactions and positions you as someone intriguing and worth discovering. By being intentionally enigmatic in small doses, you create a compelling persona that draws her in, deepening her curiosity and making her more eager to connect on a deeper level. Eighth, utilize future pacing to mentally position her within a shared future. Future pacing is a subtle yet powerful technique that plants the idea of shared experiences in her mind, fostering a sense of intimacy and connection. By casually suggesting appealing scenarios that include both of you, You bypass logical barriers and position yourself as part of her envisioned future. This creates a subconscious link between you and the idea of enjoyable, meaningful moments. For instance, during a conversation, you might say, "Imagine us sipping cocktails on a quiet beach, just listening to the waves." Such statements encourage her to visualize an appealing future where you both share a relaxed and happy moment. This imagery bypasses any initial reservations she might have and integrates you into her personal narrative. The effectiveness of future pacing lies in its ability to subtly shift her perspective. Instead of seeing you as someone she's just getting to know, her mind begins to explore the potential of you as a partner in her life. This accelerates the sense of closeness and deepens her emotional connection to you. By weaving future pacing into your conversations, you create a subconscious bond, making her more open to the possibility of developing a deeper relationship with you. 9th, activate her sense of self by assigning her a role. Everyone has an ideal version of themselves they strive to embody. By assigning her a role that aligns with her self-image or aspirations, you not only validate her identity, but also inspire her to live up to it when she's around you. This creates a sense of connection and makes her feel uniquely seen and appreciated. For example, during a conversation, say something like, "You strike me as someone who loves adventure. Have you ever tried anything daring like skydiving or scuba diving?" This not only acknowledges a quality she might pride herself on, like curiosity or boldness, but also encourages her to lean into that persona. People are naturally drawn to those who reinforce their best qualities. By framing her as someone interesting, unique, or adventurous, you subtly encourage her to feel special and confident in your presence. This approach fosters a strong rapport because she associates you with positive feelings about herself. When she feels understood and inspired by your perception of her, the bond deepens, making the interaction more meaningful. This simple yet powerful psychological technique not only elevates her sense of self-worth but also strengthens her connection with you. 10th, employ scarcity language to suggest exclusivity. Scarcity doesn't only apply to time and attention, it can also apply to how much of your true self you reveal. By using scarcity language, you subtly imply that access to your deeper, more personal side is reserved for a select few. This taps into her desire to feel exceptional and fosters a sense of exclusivity in your interaction. For example, you might say, "Not many people really get my sense of humor, but I have a feeling you might." Such statements frame her as someone potentially unique, positioning her as part of an elite group that could truly connect with you on a deeper level. This not only intrigues her, but also makes her feel special for being singled out. The psychological principle at play here is that people value what is scarce. By suggesting that your inner world isn't easily accessible to everyone, you create an allure that she'll naturally want to explore further. This approach also subtly conveys confidence and self-respect, as it shows that you don't give away your emotional availability lightly. By making her feel like she's part of an exclusive circle, you elevate her sense of value and deepen the connection, fostering attraction and rapport. 11th, cultivate sexual tension through lingerie, near touches. Sexual tension thrives on subtlety and anticipation. By lightly grazing her arm or hovering your hand near hers without fully making contact, you create an almost electric moment that draws her focus to the unspoken chemistry between you. This nuanced approach is powerful because it engages her subconscious, building anticipation and desire without overt action. For instance, during a conversation, let your hand briefly brush hers as you gesture, then pull back naturally. Or, lean slightly closer during a shared laugh, but maintain just enough distance to keep the moment charged with possibility. These small, deliberate actions activate her brain's heightened awareness of proximity, amplifying the allure of your presence. The psychological appeal lies in the brain's response to near touches, which creates a sense of heightened tension and focus. The absence of full contact makes the moment feel unfinished, leaving her longing for its completion. This almost touch technique is particularly effective because it balances intrigue and restraint, making the connection feel both exciting and intimate. 12th, utilize pacing and leading within conversations. Pacing and leading is a conversational technique that builds connection by mirroring her energy initially, and then guiding the interaction towards a desired emotional state. It works because people naturally emulate the behaviors and emotional states of those they feel connected to, creating a sense of harmony and rapport. Start by observing her tone, speaking pace, and energy level. If she's speaking softly and thoughtfully, adopt a similar tone to match her rhythm. If she's animated and energetic, mirror her enthusiasm. This mirroring makes her feel understood and establishes a subconscious bond, as she perceives you as being in sync with her mood. Once rapport is established, subtly shift the energy to lead the conversation. For instance, if the mood is light-hearted and playful, gradually introduce more intimate topics, like discussing personal dreams or meaningful experiences. Alternatively, if the energy is serious, steer the discussion toward humor or light-hearted stories to create balance. This transition works because it feels natural and seamless. By pacing her initially, you build trust, and by leading her, you guide the interaction toward a deeper, more engaging connection. This technique not only enhances rapport but also demonstrates your emotional intelligence, making the interaction feel dynamic and memorable. 13th, employ the Ben Franklin effect to increase her investment. Request a minor favor, such as holding an object or offering her perspective on a trivial matter. Psychologically, people develop stronger connections with those they've assisted. By requesting small favors early on, you subtly increase her investment in the interaction. Her mind rationalizes that providing assistance implies a level of liking, thereby strengthening the bond. 14th, introduce time distortion by elongating moments. The Ben Franklin effect is a psychological principle suggesting that when someone does a favor for you, they are more likely to feel positively toward you. By requesting small, non-intrusive favors early in your interaction, you subtly encourage her to invest in the relationship, which strengthens her emotional connection with you. For example, ask her to hold your drink for a moment while you adjust your jacket, or say, "I can't decide between these two options. What do you think?" These minor requests are easy for her to fulfill, but they create a subconscious sense of investment in your interaction. Her mind rationalizes the act of helping as evidence that she must like you on some level. This effect works because humans are wired to associate their actions with their feelings. By doing something for you, she begins to feel more engaged in the connection, even if the favor is small or trivial. Over time, these small investments accumulate, making her more inclined to see you in a positive light and fostering a deeper sense of rapport. Using the Ben Franklin effect thoughtfully helps build trust and mutual connection without pressure, making the relationship feel natural and effortless. 15th, utilize social proof to your benefit. Social proof is a powerful psychological tool that taps into the human tendency to value what others approve of or admire. By subtly referencing how others enjoy your company or respect your qualities, you enhance her perception of your worth and desirability without coming across as boastful. For example, you might say, "My friends always joke that I'm the go-to person for planning trips. They know I overthink every detail." This statement subtly conveys that others value your organizational skills and reliability, positioning you as a respected and appreciated individual. Similarly, mentioning something like, "My colleagues always say I bring good energy to meetings even on Mondays," highlights a positive trait while keeping the tone light. The key is to incorporate these mentions naturally into the conversation. Avoid making it sound like bragging. Instead, frame them as casual anecdotes. This allows her to infer your value from the context rather than feeling as though you're overtly trying to impress her. Social proof works because people are drawn to individuals who are respected and admired by their peers. By leveraging this principle, you subtly elevate your status in her eyes, making yourself more attractive while maintaining an air of humility and approachability. 16th, generate spontaneous shared experiences. Spontaneity adds a spark of excitement to any interaction, creating unique and memorable moments that deepen emotional connections. By proposing impromptu activities, you tap into her adventurous side, making the experience feel fresh and distinct from routine encounters. These shared adventures, even when small or simple, can rapidly establish rapport and foster a sense of intimacy. For instance, during a casual outing, you might suggest, "Let's take a walk and see where we end up." it could be fun to explore. This kind of unplanned activity introduces an element of novelty and unpredictability, which her brain associates with excitement and enjoyment. Even something as simple as stopping for ice cream at an unexpected place or browsing a quirky shop can make the experience stand out. The psychological principle here lies in the association of novelty with positive emotions. New experiences trigger dopamine release, making the interaction more stimulating and enjoyable. By creating these spontaneous shared moments, you position yourself as someone who brings excitement and uniqueness into her life. This approach not only keeps the interaction dynamic, but also builds a deeper emotional bond, as she begins to associate you with the thrill of new experiences and memorable adventures. 17th. Foster intimacy through measured vulnerability. Vulnerability is a powerful way to build trust and deepen emotional connections. When you share a personal story that offers a glimpse into your values or experiences, you create a sense of authenticity that draws her closer. The key is to balance openness with confidence, ensuring your vulnerability comes from a position of strength rather than neediness. For example, you might say, "When I first moved to this city, I barely knew anyone, but I made it a point to explore and meet people. It really taught me how to adapt." This anecdote reveals something personal about your journey while showcasing resilience and self-reliance. It's brief, relatable, and leaves room for her to engage or share her own experiences. Women are naturally drawn to men who are authentic yet composed. By being open about your struggles or meaningful moments, you show that you're comfortable with yourself and willing to connect on a deeper level. However, brevity is crucial. Avoid oversharing, as it can shift the tone or overwhelm the interaction. This measured vulnerability fosters a sense of intimacy, making her feel closer to you while reinforcing your self-assured aura. It's a subtle yet impactful way to establish trust and relatability in a meaningful way. 18th. Employ power dynamics to generate intrigue. Subtly displaying your ability to take charge and make confident decisions can create intrigue and heighten attraction. Women are often drawn to men who exhibit strength and leadership, as these qualities evoke a sense of security and competence. The key is to convey this naturally, without seeming boastful or controlling. For example, casually mention moments where you've demonstrated decisiveness or taken control in a situation. "Last weekend, my friends couldn't agree on where to eat, so I picked a place, and it turned out to be everyone's favorite." This highlights your ability to lead and make decisions even in everyday scenarios, showing her that you're capable of taking charge when needed. Another approach might involve recounting a moment of personal leadership. "At work, there was this chaotic project no one wanted to manage, so I stepped in and turned it around. It was a challenge, but it felt good to see it succeed." Such examples subtly showcase your strength and problem-solving abilities without overt self-promotion. By demonstrating decisiveness and leadership, you tap into her subconscious attraction to competence and confidence. This subtle positioning makes you stand out as someone who embodies qualities of a leader, naturally elevating your appeal and creating intrigue. 19th. Present physical touch as a natural progressive escalation. Physical touch, when introduced gradually and appropriately, can significantly enhance attraction by building comfort and rapport. The key to skillful physical escalation lies in making each touch feel natural and seamless, integrated into the flow of your interaction. This approach fosters subconscious acceptance of your presence, paving the way for deeper connection and trust. Start with brief, casual touches that are non-intimate, like a light tap on her shoulder to emphasize a point, or a friendly touch on her arm during a shared laugh. These initial touches should feel organic and unforced, setting the stage for her to become comfortable with your physical presence. As the interaction progresses and her comfort level increases, you can subtly escalate the intensity. For instance, if you're walking side by side, let your hand brush hers lightly or guide her gently through a crowded space with a hand on her back. Each touch should feel purposeful yet natural, avoiding any sense of awkwardness or pressure. This gradual escalation works because it mirrors the natural progression of trust in a relationship. By respecting boundaries and pacing the interaction thoughtfully, you build a sense of safety and chemistry. When done skillfully, Physical touch enhances attraction while maintaining a sense of ease and respect. 20th. Exploit the fear of missing out, FOMO. The fear of missing out, FOMO, is a strong psychological motivator that can amplify attraction. By casually mentioning exciting activities, events, or opportunities you're involved in, without directly inviting her, you create an aura of a desirable, vibrant lifestyle. This subtle approach taps into her natural desire for inclusion and excitement, drawing her closer to you. For example, during a conversation you might say, "This weekend, some friends and I are checking out this underground jazz club. It's supposed to have an amazing vibe." Such statements hint at an engaging social life and unique experiences, sparking her curiosity and interest in being part of it. Avoid making it sound like an invitation. Instead, let her express intrigue or desire to join. FOMO works because humans are wired to want what feels exclusive and exciting. By positioning yourself as someone who leads a dynamic, fulfilling life, you create a sense of urgency for her to connect with you and share in those experiences. This technique not only highlights your value, but also makes her feel that being with you would be an opportunity she wouldn't want to miss. When used thoughtfully, FOMO fosters attraction by blending intrigue, excitement, and a subtle sense of exclusivity. And those are 20 ways to seduce women fast that I asked AI. What do you think about this? Do you think AI can truly understand human emotions? Artificial intelligence, AI, has made remarkable progress in interpreting and responding to human emotions, raising the question of whether it can truly understand them. From sentiment analysis in written text to emotion recognition in facial expressions and voice, AI systems are increasingly equipped to recognize and mimic emotional responses. However, the underlying nature of AI's interaction with emotions, whether it constitutes genuine understanding or mere simulation, remains a topic of debate. To explore this question, it is essential to distinguish between human emotional understanding and AI's capabilities. For humans, understanding emotions involves more than recognizing them. It requires empathy, contextual awareness, and subjective experience. Human emotional comprehension is shaped by personal experiences, cultural contexts, and social cues that provide depth to our interactions. AI, on the other hand, operates without consciousness or subjective experience. Its understanding of emotions is based purely on data analysis, algorithms, and learned patterns. For instance, an AI system may identify sadness in someone's tone of voice or words, but it does not feel or internalize that sadness. Its interpretation is fundamentally mechanical, relying on pre-programmed responses rather than an intrinsic grasp of the emotion. AI systems interpret human emotions through several sophisticated techniques. Natural language processing, NLP, allows AI to analyze written or spoken text to detect sentiment and tone. For example, chatbots can identify frustration in a customer's language and provide calming responses. Similarly, facial recognition technology enables AI to analyze facial expressions and determine emotional states such as happiness, anger, or surprise. Voice analysis also plays a role, as AI can assess variations in tone, pitch, and speed of speech to infer emotions. Furthermore, behavioral analysis, such as monitoring typing speed or mouse movement, helps detect stress or focus levels in users. These advancements are undeniably impressive and useful in a variety of applications, from customer service to healthcare. Yet they represent pattern recognition rather than the deeper emotional awareness that humans experience. One of AI's most notable achievements in this area is its ability to simulate empathy. Virtual assistants, customer service bots, and therapy applications are designed to respond in ways that mimic human emotional understanding. For instance, a virtual assistant might say, "I can see how that could be frustrating," after identifying frustration in a user's tone or phrasing. These empathetic responses create the illusion of understanding, which can be comforting and effective in many contexts. However, this is ultimately a simulation. AI does not feel the emotions it recognizes. It follows programmed rules designed to produce an appropriate response. This distinction highlights a fundamental limitation. AI can replicate the outward expression of empathy without experiencing the internal process. Despite its benefits, the inability of AI to genuinely understand emotions raises ethical and practical questions. Should we rely on AI for emotional support if it cannot empathize authentically? While AI can complement human interactions, over-reliance on these systems might erode meaningful human connections. Furthermore, the use of AI in emotionally sensitive contexts, such as mental health care, requires careful oversight to ensure that users are not misled about the system's capabilities or intent. In conclusion, while AI can recognize, analyze, and simulate responses to human emotions, it lacks the intrinsic understanding that defines human emotional intelligence. Its capabilities are rooted in data and programming, not lived experience or empathy. As AI continues to evolve, its ability to interact emotionally will improve, but the gap between simulation and genuine understanding will persist. It is crucial to leverage AI's strengths responsibly, acknowledging its limitations and ensuring that human emotional intelligence remains central in areas where authenticity and empathy are irreplaceable. Yes, AI can never replace human emotions. Therefore, the knowledge above is only for reference. What you truly need to do if you want to attract a woman must come from the quality within yourself. So, what qualities of an older guy will attract women? Let's dive into the following topic. But before that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exciting content. Dispelling the money myth. There's a widespread belief that younger women are only interested in older men for their money. However, this is far from the truth. Many older men with average incomes find great success in the dating scene. They often emerge from divorces or long-term relationships and realize that dating is more straightforward than they anticipated. This success is not about financial status, but about the unique qualities that older men bring to the table. These qualities, when embraced, make them incredibly attractive to women. So, let's explore the traits that set older men apart and how you can leverage these attributes to enhance your dating life. Quality number 1, certainty. Confidence is certainty. One of the most attractive qualities older men can possess is certainty. Confidence is essentially certainty, believing that you're the best option, the date location you pick is the best venue, and what you're interested in is the best activity. A common mistake many men make is losing this certainty by fixating on the negative aspects of aging. They become unsure about what's popular or trendy, leading them to second-guess themselves. This often results in hesitation and indecision, such as being afraid to choose a date location that the woman might not like, or not making a move even when she's giving all the right signals. Instead, they might take on the role of a mentor or avoid making a decisive move altogether. But here's the key. Women often have what I call make up my mind for me syndrome. They're looking for a good experience, not necessarily a specific plan. When a woman meets you and feels attracted, it can quickly go either way. You can become the creepy old man or the sexy older guy. You determine which role you fit into by the clues you give her. If you doubt yourself and project low self-esteem, she's going to find you creepy. To exude certainty, be confident that she'll enjoy talking with you. Believe that going on a date with you would be a great choice for her. Be convinced that you are the best option. If you project this belief strongly enough, she will agree with you. Remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So, stop second-guessing yourself. Embrace the certainty that comes from knowing your worth and leading with confidence. By doing so, you'll transform how younger women perceive you, making you irresistibly attractive. Comment, I am confident, if you agree and are ready to overcome your lack of confidence. Quality number 2, mastering non-reactiveness. Non-reactiveness is an essential quality that older men need to master. It means maintaining your composure no matter what happens, especially when interacting with younger women. When a younger woman meets you, she's often unsure about you at first and will test you. These tests might include comments like, "How old are you?" "You're my dad's age," or making fun of something you're wearing. Subconsciously, she's doing this to see if you lose your cool. The more you can keep your composure and let those comments roll off you, the more attractive you become. If a woman says, "How old are you?" and you start justifying yourself with, "Well, I'm 54, but I look good, and nobody really thinks I'm that age," You've just failed the test. By reacting and explaining yourself, you signal insecurity and a need for her approval. This shifts the power dynamic, making her realize she holds the power, which diminishes her attraction. Younger women want to be the ones trying to impress you, not the other way around. They see older men as distinguished and sophisticated, so when you try to impress them, it throws off this perception. For instance, if a woman comments, "I don't like guys that wear those shoes," and you respond with a confident, "Thanks for the fashion advice," and continue the conversation unfazed, you pass her test. This non-reactiveness shows that you are comfortable in your skin and don't need to seek her validation. Remember, even though she's testing you to see if she can throw you off, the more you're able to keep your cool, the more attraction she begins to feel. Embrace these tests as opportunities to demonstrate your composure and increase her attraction. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By mastering non-reactiveness, you show that you are in control and unfazed, making you significantly more attractive to younger women. Quality number 3, embracing quiet power. One of the most captivating qualities older men can exhibit is quiet power. This is an authoritative presence that doesn't need loud displays or demands to assert itself. Quiet power is about getting things done confidently and efficiently, which naturally makes women feel safe and secure. Unlike younger men who are still figuring out life, older men possess this quiet power as a privilege earned through experience and overcoming life's challenges. Quiet power means handling situations with calm assurance. Imagine a scenario at a restaurant where something goes wrong with your order. Instead of making a scene or complaining loudly, you address the issue calmly and assertively. This not only resolves the problem but also demonstrates your ability to handle challenges with grace and confidence. Women find this incredibly attractive because it signals that you are a man who can be relied upon. Younger men often feel the need to boast about their achievements or assert their dominance through loud behavior. This can come across as overcompensating and insecure. As an older man, you don't need to shout to be heard. Let your actions speak for you. Quiet power is about being a steady, reliable presence. As Lao Tzu said, "Silence is a source of great strength." Your calm and composed demeanor will naturally draw her to you. This quiet power is also deeply intertwined with integrity. It means doing what you say you're going to do and not making excuses. If you promise to call, make sure you do. If you set a date, stick to it. Women are deeply attracted to men who are dependable and follow through on their commitments. This builds trust and a sense of security, which are foundational to any strong relationship. Quiet power is not getting flustered by small challenges or tests. If she makes a playful about her patience, respond with a smile or a witty comment rather than defensiveness. This shows that you are unshakable and can handle whatever comes your way. Remember the words of Epictetus. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so as much as we speak, listening and responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively demonstrates true strength. Quiet power is a privilege that only comes with age and experience. Younger men simply haven't faced the same trials and tribulations that shape this calm authority. As an older man, you've weathered storms and come out stronger, wiser, and more composed. This maturity and resilience make you stand out in the eyes of younger women. In summary, embracing quiet power means being a steady, reliable, and composed presence. Handle challenges calmly, follow through on your commitments, and let your actions speak louder than words. This quiet confidence forged through years of experience will make you irresistibly attractive to younger women who will appreciate your mature, dependable nature. Comment 3 if you agree that older men usually don't like to show off like younger men. Quality number 4, the value of integrity. Integrity is a quality that sets older men apart and makes them exceptionally attractive to younger women. It's about doing what you say you're going to do and not making excuses. This reliability and consistency build trust and a sense of security, which are foundational for any strong relationship. One common mistake older men make is adopting a victim mentality. believing that women only care about money. This belief leads to a cycle of excuses and inaction. However, true integrity means taking responsibility for your life and actions. As Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This mindset shift is crucial. Instead of seeing obstacles, see opportunities to demonstrate your reliability and strength. You don't need to be wealthy to attract younger women, you need to be stable and dependable. When you make a promise, keep it. If you say you'll call, make sure you do. If you plan a date, follow through. This kind of consistency is rare and deeply attractive. It shows that you are a man of your word, someone she can rely on. Another aspect of integrity is owning your mistakes and learning from them. No one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes. What sets you apart is how you handle those mistakes. Instead of making excuses, acknowledge where you went wrong and take steps to make it right. This honesty and willingness to improve show a level of maturity and self-awareness that younger women find incredibly appealing. Integrity also means setting boundaries and respecting yourself. Don't compromise your values or bend over backward to please someone else. Know your worth and stand by your principles. This self-respect commands respect from others and sets the tone for a healthy, balanced relationship. As an older man, you've had the time to develop and refine your integrity. Younger men often lack this depth of character because they haven't faced the same life challenges. Your experiences have shaped you into a man who knows the importance of keeping his word and standing by his values. This maturity is something younger women find immensely attractive. In summary, integrity is about reliability, responsibility, and self-respect. By demonstrating these qualities, you show younger women that you are a man of substance and character. This depth and reliability make you stand out and make you irresistibly attractive. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Quality number 5. The stability and reliability of older men. After enduring numerous bad dates with immature guys, it's no wonder that younger women start looking for greener pastures. These negative experiences often leave them disillusioned and eager to avoid the same heartbreak and frustrations. Subconsciously, women might seek older men as a way to escape the patterns they've encountered with younger partners. Many younger men can be unfaithful or unwilling to commit, leading to a cycle of disappointment and mistrust. This repeated behavior pushes women to seek partners who offer more stability, reliability, and maturity, qualities often found in older men. Older men typically have a better understanding of the importance of commitment and fidelity in a relationship. They've often outgrown the phase of casual dating and are more interested in building meaningful, long-term connections. This desire for a serious relationship aligns well with women who are tired of the games and uncertainties that come with dating younger men. Moreover, older men bring a level of emotional maturity that younger men often lack. They are more adept at handling the ups and downs of a relationship, offering a steadier and more supportive partnership. This emotional stability is incredibly attractive to women who have been hurt by the immaturity and inconsistency of their previous partners. Women who have experienced unfaithfulness or unwillingness to commit in their partners often find themselves caught in a cycle of distrust and emotional pain. They crave the assurance and security that an older, more mature man can provide. Older men understand the value of trust and loyalty in a relationship and are more likely to prioritize these aspects, creating a safe and nurturing environment for their partners. The transition to seeking older men often stems from a desire to avoid the same pitfalls they've encountered with younger partners. Older men's life experiences and maturity offer a refreshing change, providing the stability and commitment that younger women desire. This shift isn't just about avoiding bad experiences, but also about seeking positive, fulfilling relationships that promise growth and happiness. For women, dating an older man means entering a relationship where respect, loyalty, and commitment are foundational principles. This stark contrast to their past experiences with younger men can be incredibly appealing. It's not just about finding someone different, but finding someone better, someone who aligns with their values and desires for a stable, loving relationship. In essence, the appeal of older men lies in their ability to offer what younger men often cannot: a mature, committed, and emotionally stable partnership. For women tired of bad dates and immature behavior, older men represent a chance for genuine connection and lasting happiness. By providing the stability and commitment that women seek, older men stand out as desirable partners who can turn the dream of a stable, fulfilling relationship into reality. Comment 5 if you agree with this lesson. Quality number 6. The power of claiming. One of the most powerful qualities an older man can possess is the ability to claim what he wants. This doesn't mean being aggressive or overbearing. It means having the confidence to go after what you desire with conviction and assurance. Successful men don't wait for approval. They claim what they want in a way that is confident and respectful. Many older men hesitate when it comes to making a move on a woman they're interested in. They worry about being too forward or misreading the situation, which often results in missed opportunities. This hesitation can be a turn-off because it signals a lack of confidence. Younger women are looking for a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. As Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." Be prepared to seize the moment and claim what you want. Claiming is about showing genuine interest and making your intentions clear. If you're attracted to her, let her know through your actions and words. This doesn't mean being pushy, it means being clear and decisive. Women find it attractive when a man takes the lead and confidently expresses his interest. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or for her to make the first move, take the initiative. Go for that kiss when the moment feels right. Ask her out confidently, without hesitation. Many men think that waiting for a woman to make the first move is respectful, but it can actually come across as indecisive. Women want to feel desired and pursued by a man who is confident in his actions. By claiming what you want, you show that you are a leader, not a follower. This assertiveness is incredibly attractive. Another important aspect of claiming is not fearing rejection. Rejection is a part of life and a natural part of dating. What matters is how you handle it. If you're rejected, accept it gracefully and move on. This resilience shows that you are confident and secure in yourself. Remember, as Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Know what you want and pursue it with confidence." As an older man, you have the life experience and maturity to claim what you want without coming off as overbearing. Younger men often lack this finesse because they are still learning how to balance confidence with respect. Your years of experience give you an edge in knowing how to assert yourself in a way that is both respectful and confident. Claiming what you want is about confidently expressing your interest and taking the lead. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for her to make the first move. Show her that you know what you want and aren't afraid to go after it. This assertiveness, combined with the wisdom and maturity that comes with age, makes you irresistibly attractive to younger women. Quality number 7. The clarity of knowing what you want. One of the standout qualities that older men possess is a clear sense of what they want in life and in relationships. This clarity is incredibly attractive to younger women who have often dealt with the uncertainty and indecisiveness of younger men. Think back to a time when you were in a casual relationship with a woman you genuinely liked but weren't ready to date seriously. Perhaps you were focused on your career, wanted to explore other relationships, or simply weren't looking for a committed relationship at the time. These reasons are perfectly valid, but from a woman's perspective, it can sometimes feel like emotional games. After several failed relationships, many women begin to perceive that men are not serious or are playing with their emotions. This is where older men come into the picture as a compelling alternative. Women often assume that older men have already navigated the dating world, explored their desires, and are now ready for something more serious and meaningful. Older men typically approach relationships with more confidence and honesty compared to their younger counterparts. They are direct about their intentions and what they are looking for, which can be a refreshing change for women who have been misled in the past. This straightforwardness is rooted in years of experience and a deep understanding of themselves and their desires. Furthermore, older men tend to be more decisive. They know what they want and are not afraid to go after it. This decisiveness is a trait that younger women find very attractive because it contrasts sharply with the uncertainty often seen in younger men. A man who knows what he wants exudes confidence and stability, which are qualities that contribute to a strong and healthy relationship. This clarity also extends to other areas of life. Older men are often more settled in their careers and personal lives, providing a stable foundation for a relationship. They have a clear vision of their future and how a partner fits into that vision. This sense of direction can be incredibly appealing to women who are looking for a partner who is serious about building a life together. In essence, knowing what you want and being clear about your intentions creates a sense of trust and security. Women appreciate this level of honesty and confidence as it allows them to feel secure in the relationship. It eliminates the guesswork and emotional turmoil that can come with indecisive partners, paving the way for a more harmonious and fulfilling connection. By embracing this clarity and confidence, older men can offer a level of stability and direction that younger women find irresistible. It's not just about knowing what you want, but also about communicating it effectively and pursuing it with determination. This approach not only strengthens your appeal, but also fosters deeper, more meaningful relationships. Quality number 8. The advantage of social position. One of the significant advantages older men have in the dating scene is their elevated social position. This isn't just about having more money, though financial stability can certainly play a part. It's about the maturity, experience, and respect that come with age. When you walk into a room, people tend to treat you with a level of deference that younger men often don't receive. This inherent respect can be very appealing to younger women. Dating an older man comes with social perks. For instance, when you go out, you're more likely to receive better treatment simply because people assume you have more experience and stability. This can make outings more enjoyable and stress-free for your date, creating a more pleasant and impressive experience. Moreover, older men often come from a different generation, where traditional courtesies were the norm. These gestures, such as opening doors, paying for meals, and being attentive, are not outdated. In fact, many younger women find them refreshing. They appreciate being treated with such consideration and respect, which sets you apart from younger men who may not exhibit the same level of attentiveness. Being older also means you've likely become more decisive and confident in making the first move. This decisiveness is attractive to younger women who might be used to younger men who hesitate or lack the courage to take initiative. Your ability to confidently express interest and take the lead in planning dates shows that you are a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. Dating an older man often means an instant status boost for a younger woman. She no longer has to wait for young guys to pluck up the courage to ask her out. Instead, she enjoys the attention and admiration that comes with being seen with a mature, respected partner. This elevated social position makes her feel special and valued. So, embrace your social position with confidence. Recognize the inherent advantages that come with your age and experience. Your maturity, traditional courtesies, decisiveness, and the respect you command in social settings all contribute to your appeal. By leveraging these qualities, you can create a captivating and attractive presence that younger women find irresistible. Quality number 9. The gentlemanly appeal of older men. Older men often embody the qualities of a true gentleman, demonstrating a level of respect and consideration for women that is both admirable and deeply appealing. This distinction in behavior is rooted in their maturity, life experience, and a genuine understanding of the importance of treating others with kindness and dignity. In their interactions with women, older men tend to display a heightened sensitivity to their feelings and needs. They understand the significance of empathy and compassion in fostering meaningful connections, and they prioritize these qualities in their interactions. Whether it's through small gestures of courtesy or thoughtful acts of kindness, older men excel at making women feel valued and appreciated in their presence. Older men typically possess a wealth of life experience and wisdom, adding another layer of appeal for young women seeking guidance and insight. Having navigated various challenges and triumphs, older men offer a unique perspective that can be both enlightening and reassuring. Their ability to share wisdom gained from years of experience resonates with women who value intellectual stimulation and personal growth within a relationship. Additionally, the principles of Stoicism, which emphasize the pursuit of wisdom and self-improvement, often align with the demeanor of older men. Rooted in a commitment to personal virtue and resilience, these philosophical ideals shape the way older men approach life's challenges and interactions with others. By embracing Stoic principles, older men cultivate a sense of inner strength and tranquility, reflected in their demeanor and behavior towards women. Furthermore, older men understand the importance of fostering mutual respect and equality in relationships. They recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of gender, and strive to create partnerships based on mutual understanding and appreciation. This commitment to respect and equality reinforces the sense of value and worth that women feel in the presence of older men, making them highly desirable partners for those seeking a relationship characterized by mutual respect and admiration. The appeal of older men as gentlemen lies not only in their outward displays of courtesy and respect, but also in their deeper commitment to fostering meaningful connections based on empathy, understanding, and mutual respect. Their maturity, wisdom, and adherence to principles of kindness and dignity make them highly attractive partners for women seeking a relationship characterized by genuine care and appreciation. Older men bring a unique blend of life experience, maturity, and a gentlemanly demeanor to their relationships. Their ability to respect, understand, and value their partners makes them stand out in a way that younger men often cannot match. By embodying these qualities, older men offer a deeply fulfilling and respectful partnership that many younger women find irresistible. Quality number 10, the allure of experience and culture. Men are like wine. They get better with age. Experience and cultural sophistication are powerful qualities that older men bring into relationships, making them particularly attractive to younger women. Unlike younger men who are still finding their way, older men have a wealth of life experiences that have shaped them into more mature, understanding, and patient partners. Older men have navigated through various life situations, learning valuable lessons along the way. This maturity allows them to handle relationships with a calm and steady approach, appreciating that life doesn't always go as planned. Their ability to stay composed and empathetic in the face of challenges is a trait that younger women find highly appealing. Cultural knowledge is another significant draw. Older men have often traveled extensively, explored different cultures, and accumulated a diverse range of experiences. This cultural richness adds depth to their character and provides fascinating stories and insights that they can share. Younger women find this cultural sophistication intriguing and enriching, as it opens up a world of new experiences and perspectives. This cultural exposure also means that older men can introduce younger women to new and exciting activities. Whether it's trying out exotic cuisines, attending cultural events, or exploring different musical genres, the relationship becomes a continuous journey of discovery. These shared experiences create lasting memories and strengthen the bond between partners. Past relationships have also taught older men what works and what doesn't. They've learned from their mistakes and understand the importance of communication, compromise, and mutual respect. This relationship wisdom allows them to build healthier, more stable connections. Younger women appreciate this maturity and the sense of security it brings. Additionally, older men tend to be more open-minded and accepting. Their broad life experiences have fostered a greater appreciation for diversity, making them more likely to embrace differences rather than view them as obstacles. This openness can lead to a more harmonious and fulfilling relationship. In summary, the allure of experience and culture in older men lies in their maturity, confidence, and worldly perspectives. These qualities offer a unique blend of stability, excitement, and depth that younger women find irresistible. By embracing and showcasing your life experiences and cultural knowledge, you can create a captivating and enriching presence that draws younger women to you. Quality 11. The wisdom of making relationships work. Older men understand what it takes to make a relationship work. Unlike younger men, who often idealize their perfect partner and get hung up on minor flaws, Older men have learned through experience that no one is perfect, including themselves. This realization is key to forming successful and fulfilling relationships. Young men often have their heads filled with dreams of an ideal partner, leading to dissatisfaction when their dates don't meet these unrealistic standards. While it's important not to settle for someone who doesn't fulfill your needs, it's equally important to recognize that compromise is essential in any relationship. As men grow older, they learn this crucial lesson. True connection requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to accept imperfections. This understanding makes older men highly desirable to younger women. An older man has typically made his share of mistakes and learned from them. He knows what it takes to make a relationship work and is ready to invest the necessary time, effort, and commitment. This maturity and readiness to compromise create a stable and supportive environment that younger women often seek. We've all made mistakes and have regrets about past relationships. These experiences, although sometimes painful, teach us valuable lessons and prepare us for future relationships. Older men bring this wealth of experience to the table, knowing how to navigate challenges and avoid past pitfalls. This wisdom is an invaluable asset in building a strong and lasting relationship. For younger women, having a partner who understands the complexities of relationships and is willing to guide and support them can be incredibly reassuring. An older man's ability to balance idealism with practicality, his readiness to compromise, and his commitment to making the relationship work are qualities that significantly enhance the relationship's potential for success. Thank you for listening and watching this video. We hope the lessons about the qualities that make older men attractive have provided you with useful and interesting insights. Please share the lesson you found most valuable in the comments below. We look forward to hearing your thoughts and will respond to all your questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. Thank you, and see you in the next video. How can an older man maintain a long-term relationship with a younger woman? Did you know that a whopping 39% of American marriages involve couples with a significant age gap? That's right, nearly 2 in 5 couples are defying the norm and finding love beyond their age bracket. Age gap relationships, particularly those with an older man and a younger woman, often raise eyebrows and stir up misconceptions. But let's set the record straight. These relationships are not just fleeting flings or driven solely by financial motives. They can be just as fulfilling, if not more so, than traditional relationships. Ever wondered why these relationships work and how they can withstand the test of time? Are you an older man who finds himself attracted to younger women but doesn't quite know how to navigate the complexities of such a relationship? Well, you're not alone. In this video, we'll debunk the myths surrounding age gap relationships and delve into the psychology of attraction. We'll arm you with practical tips and actionable advice on how to build and maintain a loving, long-term relationship with a younger woman. So sit back, relax, and get ready to unlock the secrets to a successful age gap relationship. First, let's explore the challenges that age gap relationships often face. What difficulties are there in maintaining a relationship with a significant age difference compared to other relationships? First, a large age gap in a relationship may pose a power imbalance. Typically, the older partner brings more life experience and often greater financial stability. While this can initially feel reassuring, it can also inadvertently create a power dynamic where the older partner may, even without realizing it, exert more control over the younger one. For instance, an older man in his 50s dating a woman in her 20s might be more established in his career and financially secure. This financial security can lead to an imbalance where the older partner controls the majority of the couple's resources, potentially influencing decisions and lifestyle choices. The younger partner, on the other hand, might still be building their career and may feel indebted or obligated to conform to the older partner's preferences. However, power imbalances are not unique to age gap relationships. They can occur in any relationship, regardless of the partner's ages. What makes age gaps particularly sensitive is the potential for a more pronounced difference in life stages and experiences. For instance, a 20-year age gap between an 18-year-old and a 38-year-old may bring different challenges compared to a gap between a 38-year-old and a 58-year-old. The younger partner's relative inexperience can amplify the power imbalance. A large age gap generational differences and lifestyle disparities will undoubtedly lead to different perspectives on life. Gentlemen, you've probably had quite a few arguments with your girlfriend or partner, haven't you? Which argument made you feel the most helpless and ready to give up? Generational differences play a significant role in shaping attitudes and values. For instance, a man in his 50s might have grown up in a pre-digital era, valuing face-to-face communication and traditional forms of entertainment. In contrast, a woman in her 20s may be more accustomed to digital communication, social media interactions, and contemporary cultural trends. These differing upbringings can create a gap in how each partner perceives and interacts with the world. Lifestyle disparities also emerge from these generational differences. An older partner might prefer quieter, more established routines, such as spending weekends at home or engaging in activities like gardening or reading. Conversely, a younger partner might be more inclined towards a dynamic social life, enjoying nightlife, travel, and spontaneous adventures. Their differing views on work-life balance, social engagements, and future planning can create friction, making it difficult to find common ground. These differences can lead to conflicts in how the couple spends their time together, with each partner feeling unfulfilled or misunderstood. Additionally, if you live together, you will have different priorities. These differences in priorities often stem from contrasting life experiences, financial goals, and future plans, making day-to-day life and long-term planning a potential challenge. For example, you might prioritize financial stability and retirement planning, focusing on saving and investing for a secure future. You may value a steady, predictable lifestyle and might be more inclined to make conservative financial decisions. In contrast, your younger partner might prioritize career growth, personal development, and immediate experiences, such as travel or social activities. This difference in focus can lead to disagreements about how to allocate resources, manage budgets, or even approach long-term financial planning. Additionally, lifestyle priorities can also diverge. You might prefer a more settled, home-oriented lifestyle, valuing time spent in a stable environment and perhaps engaging in quieter hobbies. Your younger partner, on the other hand, might desire a more dynamic lifestyle, seeking out new experiences, frequent social activities, and adventures. This divergence can create tension in how you spend your free time and manage your daily routines. These variations can impact financial decisions, lifestyle choices, and long-term planning, requiring careful negotiation and compromise to maintain a balanced and harmonious relationship. Another equally significant challenge, which might even be at the top of the list, is addressing health concerns. As you age, health issues naturally become more prevalent, and this can create a significant disparity between you and your younger partner. Health concerns can manifest in various ways. You may face age-related conditions such as cardiovascular issues, arthritis, or decreased mobility, which might not be a consideration for your younger partner. This difference can impact your daily life, affecting the activities you can enjoy together, and potentially leading to a sense of isolation or frustration. For example, while your younger partner might be interested in hiking, traveling, or other physically demanding activities, you might find it challenging to keep up due to health limitations. This can create a gap in shared experiences and enjoyment, potentially leading to feelings of inadequacy or guilt on your part, and frustration or disappointment on theirs. Moreover, the need for medical care and attention can become more prominent. Regular doctor visits, medication management, and potential medical emergencies are more likely for you. This can place additional stress on the relationship, as your younger partner might need to take on caregiving responsibilities that they are unprepared for or did not anticipate. The disparities in health status and needs can impact daily activities, emotional well-being, and the overall dynamic of the relationship, requiring careful consideration and communication to manage effectively. And these are the challenges that both of you need to be ready to face when entering such a relationship. However, that's just between the two of you. What about the external environment? There is a barrier even more daunting than the challenges I just mentioned. Those challenges can be tackled together, but the barrier I'm about to discuss significantly impacts your lives, affecting not only both of you, but also your families and everyone around you. It's societal prejudice. Although it's not illegal, people still tend to judge relationships with a large age gap quite harshly. Societal prejudice against age gap relationships is a pervasive issue that can create significant stress and tension for couples. The public often views such relationships with suspicion and negativity, attributing unfair motives or assumptions to both partners. For instance, people might assume that a younger woman is with an older man for financial security, while he might be seen as trying to recapture his youth or control a younger partner. These judgments can manifest in various ways, from subtle disapproval to outright hostility. Family members, friends, colleagues, and even strangers might express their opinions, sometimes overtly questioning the legitimacy of your relationship. This external scrutiny can be exhausting, making you feel constantly on the defensive about your choices. Moreover, societal prejudice can extend to professional environments. You might face bias at work, where colleagues question your judgment or professionalism due to your relationship. This can affect your career advancement and overall workplace satisfaction. The younger partner might also encounter similar issues, with peers and superiors making assumptions about her motives or stability. Families are not immune to these prejudices either. Parents and siblings might struggle to accept the relationship, fearing for the younger partner's well-being or questioning the older partner's intentions. This can lead to familial strife, with relatives taking sides or distancing themselves from the couple, further exacerbating the sense of being an outsider. It creates an environment of constant scrutiny and judgment, affecting not only the couple but also their extended social and familial circles. Sounds exhausting, doesn't it? You just want a partner to share and care for, but there are countless challenges ahead. Whether the challenges are easy or difficult to overcome, they can make both of you feel exhausted and gradually affect the relationship. This is the main reason why age gap relationships often don't last long. But don't be discouraged. There are many age gap couples around the world who have had beautiful and lasting love stories. So, what's the secret here? Of course, we always have ways to overcome these challenges. That's why we're here today to explore how to keep the spark alive in age gap relationships. Here's a fun fact before we continue. Only 2% of viewers take a moment to interact. If you're finding value here, type "I agree" in the comments and press that like button to show some love. We truly appreciate your engagement. Let's continue. Number 1. Understand why you attract your partner. In a lasting relationship, especially one with a significant age gap, it's crucial to understand why your younger partner is attracted to you. This understanding goes beyond simply trying to meet her needs or making grand gestures. It involves recognizing the qualities and attributes you bring to the table that keep her interested and engaged. First, consider what initially drew her to you. Was it your life experience, your stability, or perhaps your wisdom and maturity? Identifying these traits can help you appreciate your value in the relationship. For example, if she values your ability to offer insightful advice and a grounded perspective on life, it's essential to recognize and nurture this aspect of yourself. Your experience and perspective can be incredibly appealing, providing a sense of security and depth that might be less common in her peer group. Understanding your unique appeal also means continually developing and enhancing these qualities. If your wisdom and stability were key factors in your attraction, invest in personal growth and continued learning. This doesn't mean you need to change who you are, but rather to build upon the attributes that drew her to you. Engaging in activities that enrich your knowledge or deepen your personal interests can keep you dynamic and engaging. Additionally, it's important to recognize your own worth in the relationship. Self-awareness and self-respect are fundamental. If you are confident in your own value, it not only strengthens your self-esteem, but also enhances how you interact with your partner. When you acknowledge what makes you special and valuable, you reinforce a positive and confident presence in the relationship. Number 2. Communication is key. You're in your mid-50s and she's in her early 30s. You've both got different life experiences and perspectives, and sometimes it feels like you're speaking different languages. This is where communication becomes your translator. Honesty is the best policy, but sometimes it feels like you're walking a tightrope. If you're concerned about how your age might be impacting your relationship, speak up. For instance, if you're feeling self-conscious about your health or finances, let her know. She might be worried about these things too, and discussing them openly can help alleviate mutual fears. Think of it as setting the stage for a duet where both voices are heard. Active listening isn't just about nodding and saying, "uh-huh." It's about truly tuning into what she's saying. Let's say she's talking about her career ambitions, and you're tempted to check your phone. Resist the urge. Instead, engage in her dreams and aspirations as if they're the latest blockbuster hit. Showing genuine interest helps bridge any gaps between your experiences and hers. Ever tried to navigate a ship without a compass? That's what it's like without regular check-ins in your relationship. Set aside time to chat about where you both stand and where you're heading. Whether it's a weekly dinner date or a simple evening chat, these check-ins help steer the ship and prevent small issues from becoming iceberg-sized problems. When disagreements arise, approach them like a puzzle you're both trying to solve, not a battle to win. For example, if you clash over travel plans, don't let it become a showdown. Instead, brainstorm together to find a middle ground. Maybe you take a short trip now and plan a longer adventure later. Both of you get a win. Number 3. Build your confidence. Confidence can be the cornerstone of a strong, lasting relationship, especially when there's an age gap. In a dynamic where you're the older partner, it's crucial to own your self-worth and the decisions you make together. When you project self-assurance, you not only reinforce your value, but also create a stable foundation for the relationship to thrive. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to her or doubting whether you measure up. Maybe you worry that your energy levels or interests don't align with hers, or you feel anxious about the inevitable aging process. But here's the truth, your worth isn't defined by these external factors. For example, imagine you're in your late 50s and she's in her 30s. You might feel self-conscious about your stamina during activities she enjoys, or question whether your experiences still resonate with her. Instead of letting these insecurities cloud your confidence, remember that your life experience is a unique asset. Your insights, stability, and perspective bring a depth to the relationship that can be incredibly fulfilling. Embrace these qualities and recognize that they form a crucial part of what makes you attractive and valuable to her. Moreover, feeling inferior can be detrimental to the relationship. When you doubt yourself, it can lead to insecurity and dissatisfaction, which might strain the connection you share. If you feel like you're not living up to her expectations, it can create a rift. Confidence, on the other hand, fosters trust and mutual respect. It shows that you value yourself and the relationship, which in turn encourages her to do the same. Ultimately, being confident in yourself and your choices strengthens your relationship. It enables you to navigate challenges with a positive mindset and reinforces your mutual bond. When you're secure in your worth, you not only enhance your own well-being but also contribute to a healthier, more balanced partnership. If you agree with us, comment "I'm confident" below as a pledge to regain your inherent confidence. One thing, even if it's a bit bitter, must be acknowledged. Number 4. Financial stability is necessary. While it might not be the most glamorous topic, it's crucial for maintaining a balanced and harmonious relationship, especially when there's a significant difference in age. At its core, financial stability isn't just about having enough money to get by. It encompasses the ability to manage your finances effectively, plan for the future, and ensure that both partners feel secure and supported. In relationships with a considerable age gap, these financial concerns can become even more pronounced due to differing life stages and financial responsibilities. Imagine you're in your early 60s and your partner is in her late 20s or early 30s. At this stage in your life, you might be nearing retirement or have already started thinking about your long-term financial plans. Your partner, on the other hand, might be just starting her career and possibly facing student loans or building her savings. These differing financial situations can create a disconnect if not addressed properly. For example, if you've spent years saving for retirement, you might have a solid financial foundation, but if your partner is still establishing her financial independence, there could be disparities in income and savings. This disparity can lead to tension when discussing future plans or major purchases, such as buying a home or going on vacations. Financial stress can exacerbate any existing issues and potentially lead to conflicts. making it imperative to address these concerns openly. Additionally, financial stability plays a significant role in how you both envision your future together. If one partner is significantly more secure financially, it might create feelings of inequality or pressure on the other partner. This can lead to underlying resentment if not managed effectively. Clear communication about financial expectations, responsibilities, and goals is essential to ensure that both partners feel valued and understood. Consider a scenario where you're planning for a major life event, such as retirement or a significant investment, and your partner's financial situation is not aligned with this plan. This misalignment can lead to stress and disagreements, impacting the overall dynamic of the relationship. For instance, if you're planning to retire soon and your partner is still building her career, differences in financial goals can cause friction. It's important to have ongoing discussions about these topics to find common ground and create a financial plan that works for both of you. Addressing financial stability means being proactive about managing your finances and having honest conversations with your partner. This includes discussing how you'll handle shared expenses, savings, and long-term financial goals. Seeking advice from financial planners or advisors can also be beneficial in creating a strategy that accommodates both partners' needs and aspirations. Number 5. Always maintain the romance. Keeping the flame alive in a relationship with a significant age gap requires extra attention to romance. It's easy to fall into a routine and let the initial spark fade, but maintaining romance is essential for nurturing a lasting and fulfilling connection. When there's a notable difference in age, it's important to be intentional about keeping the romance vibrant, as it reinforces your bond and helps bridge any gaps that may arise due to your differing life stages. Consider how romantic gestures can be a powerful way to express your love and appreciation. These gestures don't have to be grand or extravagant. Even small, thoughtful acts can make a big difference. For instance, surprise her with a handwritten note or plan a spontaneous weekend getaway. These moments of affection help keep the relationship fresh and remind both of you of the reasons you fell in love in the first place. Maintaining romance also means making time for each other amidst the demands of daily life. With busy schedules and various responsibilities, it's easy to let date nights or special moments slip through the cracks. However, setting aside dedicated time for each other is crucial. Whether it's a weekly dinner date, a movie night at home, or a simple walk in the park, these shared experiences help reinforce your connection and create lasting memories. Embrace the unique aspects of your relationship and use them to fuel the romance. For example, if you have a shared hobby or interest, use it as an opportunity to spend quality time together. If you both enjoy cooking, you might experiment with new recipes and cook dinner together. If you're passionate about music, attend a concert or create a playlist of songs that are meaningful to both of you. These activities not only reinforce your bond, but also provide a platform for shared joy and excitement. Remember that romance isn't just about the occasional grand gesture. It's also about the everyday interactions that show your love and commitment. Small, consistent acts of affection, such as complimenting her, listening attentively, or simply holding hands, contribute significantly to maintaining romance. These daily expressions of love help to keep the emotional connection strong and ensure that both partners feel valued and cherished. It's these ongoing efforts that keep the relationship vibrant and resilient, regardless of the challenges that come with a significant age difference. Number 6. Be emotionally close. Emotional closeness forms the bedrock of any enduring relationship, but it holds even greater significance when there's a considerable age gap. Establishing and maintaining this connection ensures that the relationship is not only based on physical attraction but also on deep, meaningful bonds that can withstand the test of time. Being emotionally close means being attuned to each other's needs, feelings, and experiences. It involves open and honest communication, where both partners feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and vulnerabilities. When you foster this level of intimacy, you create a safe space where both of you can express yourselves without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. Take, for example, a scenario where you, being older, might have gone through experiences that your younger partner hasn't encountered yet. Sharing these experiences and the lessons learned from them can enrich your partner's understanding and bring you closer. Similarly, showing genuine interest in her world, her hopes, fears, and aspirations demonstrates that you value her perspective and are committed to understanding her on a deeper level. Consider the importance of empathy in cultivating emotional closeness. Empathy goes beyond merely listening. It's about truly putting yourself in your partner's shoes and seeing the world from her perspective. When disagreements or misunderstandings arise, approaching them with empathy can transform potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and deeper connection. For instance, if your partner feels overwhelmed by her career pressures, acknowledging her stress and offering your support can strengthen your bond. Moreover, emotional closeness is nurtured through consistent and meaningful interactions. Regularly checking in with each other about your emotional states, discussing your dreams and worries, and celebrating each other's successes all contribute to building a strong emotional connection. These interactions don't always have to be profound. Even simple gestures like a warm hug, a kind word, or a reassuring touch can convey your emotional presence and support. In relationships with significant age gaps, there can sometimes be a tendency to focus on the physical or material aspects, but it's the emotional depth that truly sustains the partnership. For example, you might be in a position to offer financial stability or life experience, but without emotional closeness, the relationship may feel hollow or one-sided. Ensuring that both partners feel emotionally fulfilled and connected is key to a balanced and satisfying relationship. It's also important to recognize and address any emotional insecurities that might stem from the age difference. You might worry about being out of touch with her interests or feeling inadequate in comparison to younger suitors. Addressing these insecurities openly and working through them together can reinforce your emotional bond. Reassurance and mutual validation play significant roles here. Both partners need to feel valued and cherished for who they are, beyond any age-related concerns. And most importantly, after addressing the issues between the two of you, the final thing to do is ignore societal judgments. Number 7. Overcome societal judgments. Societal judgments about age gap relationships are often rooted in stereotypes and misconceptions. People might question your motives, label your relationship as a mere fling, or assume there are ulterior motives at play. These judgments can be particularly harsh and pervasive, impacting how you and your partner are perceived by friends, family, and even strangers. For example, you might encounter skepticism from friends who question the sincerity of your relationship, or family members who express concerns about the long-term viability of such a partnership. The scrutiny doesn't stop at personal circles. Even casual interactions with acquaintances or colleagues can be tinged with judgment. For instance, you might notice the raised eyebrows and hushed whispers when you attend social gatherings together, or you might face subtle comments questioning the authenticity of your bond. Such societal pressures can be exhausting and disheartening, creating a persistent undercurrent of tension that both partners must navigate. To further illustrate, imagine attending a family event where the topic of your relationship comes up. Questions like, "Aren't you worried about the future?" or "What do you have in common?" can surface, making the situation uncomfortable and defensive. These moments highlight the pervasive nature of societal judgments and their potential to disrupt your peace of mind. In addition to direct comments, the broader societal narrative can be equally challenging. Media representations often portray age gap relationships in a negative light, reinforcing stereotypes and fueling public skepticism. Such portrayals can shape public opinion and influence how people perceive your relationship, even if they don't know you personally. These societal judgments can also extend to professional environments. For example, you might worry about how your colleagues view your relationship, or whether it could impact your professional reputation. Such concerns are not unfounded, as biases and misconceptions can sometimes seep into the workplace, affecting your interactions and opportunities. Overcoming these societal judgments requires resilience, a strong sense of self, and unwavering commitment to your partner. It involves developing a thick skin and learning to navigate the external noise without letting it undermine your relationship. It's about standing firm in your love and mutual respect, and not allowing others' opinions to dictate your happiness or choices. Moreover, addressing societal judgments means actively countering stereotypes and misconceptions through your actions and the strength of your relationship. By demonstrating the depth, sincerity, and commitment in your partnership, you challenge the prejudices and prove that love transcends age. This can gradually shift perceptions and pave the way for greater acceptance and understanding of age gap relationships. There's absolutely no issue with being in a relationship with someone who is 20 or even 30 years older or younger than you. The success of such relationships isn't defined by age, but by mutual consent, respect, shared values, and effective communication. Personal happiness and fulfillment in relationships are highly subjective. What works beautifully for one couple might not be ideal for another. In the case of significant age gaps, it's crucial to recognize that both partners are consenting adults who should treat each other with dignity and address potential challenges together. When these principles are in place, a relationship with a 20 or 30-year age gap can be as rewarding and enriching as any other. That said, relationships with such a broad age difference are less common than those with narrower age gaps, typically within the 10-year range. The greater the age difference, the more unique challenges may arise. These challenges might include different life stages, cultural references, and societal perceptions. Both partners must be prepared for the practical realities of an age gap relationship, such as health considerations and differing life experiences. The older partner might face age-related health issues or contemplate their mortality more seriously, while the younger partner might still be exploring different life milestones. This disparity can impact the relationship, influencing how each partner views the future and their role within it. The success of a relationship with a 20 or 30-year age gap lies in the commitment of both individuals to navigate these challenges together. By focusing on their shared values and goals, maintaining open communication, and supporting each other through life's ups and downs, such relationships can indeed flourish and provide a fulfilling and enriching experience for both partners. To sum up, large age gap relationships have their advantages and limitations. While it's a bitter truth that the challenges faced may far outweigh the benefits, if you've managed to overcome those obstacles, there's nothing inherently wrong. There are no rules or regulations about age differences in relationships. The ultimate goal is happiness. If you love a woman 20 years younger than you, are you happy? Do you smile when she's around? Do you feel joy and peace every day? Is this what you truly need right now? If the answer to all these questions is yes, then live your life and move forward. You are confident, you are worthy, and you have the right to be happy. In any relationship, challenges are inevitable. But when there's a significant age gap, those challenges can seem even more daunting. We've explored how understanding why you attract your partner, prioritizing communication, building confidence, ensuring financial stability, maintaining romance, and fostering emotional closeness are essential elements to navigate these unique dynamics. Societal judgments and differing life stages can add layers of complexity, but with mutual respect, shared values, and unwavering commitment, a relationship with a significant age gap can flourish. Remember, the key lies in recognizing and appreciating what each partner brings to the table. By maintaining open and honest communication, being confident in your worth, and continuously nurturing the romantic and emotional aspects of your relationship, you can create a strong, lasting bond. Financial stability and addressing health concerns proactively also play a crucial role in ensuring a smooth and fulfilling partnership. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to share this video with others who might benefit from these insights. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more advice and tips on maintaining strong, healthy relationships. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.